Hey YouTube. Okay, it's your girl Bright Star Natural Andy here. Okay, so I just wanted to come to you really quick. Seems like the only peace and quiet I get is when I'm on my lunch break. So I'll tell you guys about something that just happened to me. It's actually been happening for like ever. Um, but it happened at work. So uh, I don't know if this is ever going to change or what, but interesting. Okay, so let's get into the story. So as you guys know, if you follow me on, if you're subscribed to me, you know that I'm a property manager, and I'm an assistant manager. I lease apartments, um, just that whole real estate industry. That's what I do. So I'm showing or touring my community, and it's two older women and a older gentleman. And we're just walking, show them the apartment, and I go to put the key in the lock. They're standing behind me. I go to put the key in the lock, and I feel something behind me. Like it's like a subtle movement, but I don't know what it is. So automatically I'm on guard, and I'm like, okay, what are they? Who's doing that? Like I just feel something behind me, right? And then it gets a little rougher, and then it gets a little rougher, and I'm like, what is that? And I didn't say anything. Now I've turning the lock, opening the door, and then I feel like a tug, not like a graze past you, but like a tug. And I was like, oh, I'm like, what was that? And this lady was like, oh, you feel that? Uh, yeah. She's touching my braids. She's she's having a good old time, right? She's just like they're on her head. She's just like, and then I'm like, okay, all right. Do you see, see how open this floor plan is? Do you? And my hair was, I just took it out of the braid. I had it braided, but I just took it out. But I was just like, okay, like trying to. I don't understand why people feel the need to want to touch your hair. That annoys me. I don't like it when I have braids. I don't like it when my hair is out naturally. I didn't like it when I wore weave. Don't put your hands in my head. That's so nasty. Number one, I don't know where your hands have been. You could have been doing some nasty stuff. You could have just got finished doing the nasty before you toured my apartment community, and now you have nasty juices on your hands. What's wrong with you? Are you are you serial right now? Now, it's one thing to me. It's one thing if I've got something in my hair, you're like, oh, you've got something like right there. Can I? You got something right there. Can I pick that up? Oh, oh, there it goes. Okay, leaf falls in my hair. Whatever. Great. Thanks for getting it for me. Other than that, keep your hands out of my head. Keep them out of my head. I don't like that. So, for people, this is for all races. Matter of fact, because some African Americans don't know, and some Caucasians don't know, which is mostly Caucasians that I get this from. Um, some Asian Americans don't know. Some Hispanics don't know. So I'm just going to say it to you. Yes, these are extensions. Okay? My hair is intertwined with the rest of this hair. I can feel everything that you do. when you touch them because they're attached to my head. Please do not put your hands in my hair. Some of this hair is real, aka mine. I don't like that. I really don't. I don't know how clear I need to say this, but don't touch my hair. You can ask, and I can invite you to be like, if I know that, or kind of get the feeling that you are completely intrigued, I can offer to give you a braid to be like, oh, here, you want to feel what it feels like? Let me offer it to you before you put your dirty, nasty, ugh, hands in my head. And that's all I've got to say. If you have any questions, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will answer them for you. But please, if you see a beautiful girl walking down the street, or a man, because men wear braids, and men wear locks, and women wear locks, don't ask to touch their hair. Or actually, let me take that back. If you ask, most people would be like, that's kind of weird, but okay. But if you volunteer your hands in someone else's head, you might come across the wrong person. And you might get knocked out. I'm just putting that out there. So unless you want to keep your teeth, I suggest you ask first before you start putting your hands in somebody else's head. Just because that's not nice. I'll see you later, peeps. Rant's over. Lunch is done. Peace.